Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. Who? Money Coach Les. What's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. You get money with Money Coach Les. What's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. Who? Money Coach Les. What's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. You get money with Money Coach Les. You get money with Money Coach Les.
What's up, everybody? It's Money Coach Les. So it's been a while since I've been on here, and I know I've been talking a lot of motivational type things. Today, though, I want to get really into the real background of Finutor. And so I don't know if you all know this. Very unique name, right? Finutor is your financial tutor. I have a background in education. Excited to say, though, that I have transitioned careers and I am full-time in real estate now. I do invest in real estate. I mess around with stocks. I'm not going to really say I'm a stock investor, but I mess around with a few options and things. But what I really love doing is providing the foundation of what you need to do. And so Finutor, 4 Quarters to Financial Freedom, that's what I am all about. I'm all about providing that information that you can have the tools to do this on your own. And so, yes, we're going to talk about credit. We're going to talk about credit repair in the series, a lot of different videos. I'm not going to make these long, but I'm going to keep bringing them to you just so you can get the information that you need. And so today, let's just get started, jump right into this. So I have my notes. I noticed stuff. I just want to make sure that I'm very precise and do not leave anything out, because this is a journey. Because someone's listening to this right now and your score is in the 4s, low 5s. I've even seen some in the high 3s. Yeah, that's pretty low, but it doesn't have to be that way, because credit can be repaired and restored. Always remember that it can be repaired and restored. But according to 4 Quarters to Financial Freedom, your mindset has to be right. Okay. Your mindset has to be willing to make some changes and to make some sacrifices, and to make some sacrifices to invest in your education and invest in yourself to improve your situation. So let's just get right into it. So what is credit? Okay. What is credit? And credit is the ability to make payments over time. Okay. As you continue, you buy something on credit and you begin to make payments. That's the ability to pay over time. We're going to talk about that little demon in a few lessons later of interest. Don't like interest. But we're going to talk about establishing your credit. And that's something that's really, really holding a lot of people back, because you either don't have credit or you've messed up the credit. It's okay. It can be restored and repaired. All right. So first off, why is credit important? Why is credit important? Credit allows you to get approved faster. Okay. Because of the credit score and the credit system, many lenders can begin to approve you in minutes, and not just you. We're talking millions and millions of people that have credit scores. And so to be able to follow and approve that, people have to, or the vendors have to have a way to process that in a pretty quick mode. And so you can get it faster, especially like if you're going for a mortgage. Lenders can know like in a matter of hours now, where it used to take a long, long time to see if someone was credit worthy, but just in a matter of hours, sometimes an hour and a half, you can be approved for a mortgage loan, long as you hit the cutoff score that they may have. Another reason credit scores are pretty good is that they're fairer. I know it may seem like it's not, but when we get into this and you see how simple it really is, you'll see how fair it is. It doesn't allow someone to sit behind the desk and make a decision based on how you look, what color you are, what your nationality is, what your sexual orientation is, what your gender is. That does not matter. You cannot be, your credit cannot be approved or denied based on those things. You're only based on your history and the way that you handle money and the way that you make payments. Another thing people need to know is that, again, we say you repair your credit. The mistakes don't last forever. Okay. In 7 years, most debts come off of a credit score. Do they automatically come off? Mm-mm. That's where Money Coach Les comes in to help you, teach you how to get those things and get your credit report cleaned up. But those negative items on your credit report, the longer they're on there, the less impact they have. So don't think because 5 years ago, maybe you had a repo of a car, maybe you defaulted on a loan or medical payment, that begins to wear off in your credit score, and your new habits are the ones that begin to improve. And we're going to talk about those. Another thing about credit is that again, more credit is available because lenders are able to access and again, help more people at the same time versus waiting because we don't have a process. So your credit score is critically important because it allows lenders, and more lenders, allows you to shop around for loans and financing in a quicker way. And then finally, we're going to talk about credit rates being lower overall. So the better credit you have, the lower interest and the lower payments you will have. You'll get better terms. Okay. You'll get better terms. That means, again, that you might get longer to pay for something. You might get a lower interest rate to pay for things. If you are in a pretty bad situation with your credit and you went to get a car, you probably have seen 13, 15% interest rate that you had to pay. It's very hard to pay that off because that's an extremely high interest rate. You know, there are people who have cars at 2%, 3% interest rates, and that's where I want you to get. And how are we going to get there? Okay, how are we going to get there? So one thing that I offer is financial coaching. Okay, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a counselor, and you've probably heard of life coaching. And a coach is here to listen and to provide you tools to improve your situations in your life. I was a basketball coach and I taught a lot of players how to play basketball, but now I'm taking my knowledge as far as, again, why have gifts and talents if you can't share them with others? Using my gifts to share with people to help improve their financial situation. It's tough out here. It's really tough out here. You've seen the gas prices, you've seen the food prices. So we got to find ways to improve our situation to move up. And so I'm going to be teaching this, but sometimes having that one-on-one where you can ask questions, okay, to get a little bit more insight. That's what I do. And that's what I want to do for you. So I'm Money Coach Les on Instagram, Finutor on Facebook. You can also find me at Finutor on LinkedIn. You can see some of the things that we're doing. And of course, here, subscribe. You know, you got to subscribe. But as a financial coach, again, it's being here to listen to you, to be a source of encouragement and accountability. Encouragement and accountability. Hopefully I have one of my students on one day just to talk about the advances that they've had. It's been phenomenal listening to their journey as they have learned to change their mindset and do things a little at a time. And so that's what I want to be here for. Again, I'm not here to listen to complaining about the issues that you think. It's not about that. We're here for solutions. We're here to change the situation that you're in. Again, not a counselor or therapist for any personal things in your life that could be affecting you financially. What we're focusing on is how can we fit All right, sorry about that video trouble, but back here with you. Just want to make sure that I do give that disclaimer that I am not a financial advisor. I repeat, I am not a financial advisor. Again, I'm here to provide encouragement and support for you and your financial journey. So again, go and follow us, subscribe, and have a phenomenal Finutor day.